Welcome to the Talking Pictures podcast. I'm your host, Cece Chambers, and Tony Toscano. The Talking Pictures podcast is produced by Cece Chambers in association with Talking Pictures, distributed by Flash One TV, also by Geek Factor Radio and Geek Factor Media. Music by bensounds.com and iTunes.
Texas Ranger. Welcome to the Talking Pictures podcast. I am Cece Chambers. Now, this looks a little different if it's your first time seeing me on camera with the podcast. That's because I'm trying to stretch out and make this into a vodcast turned into a podcast. I think this is P. Isn't this P inside your way?
Sure.
I think upside down K.
Or something naughty.
Something like that. Something naughty.
Naughty.
And with me is Dave from Vaughn Studios. Just tell us about you.
Yeah, so I am a film producer, visual artist, doing movies, feature films here in good old Utah. And you?
I am Oscar Olivares, and I'm one of the main actors of Juarez2045.
It's like I've been listening to him speak for the last few minutes, and it's like every time he opens his mouth, I'm thinking little jaguars going. You crackle. Now I'm gonna have to edit that out.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. Just have to short. We'll just deal with it. Hold on. Listen. It's a good thing I can edit.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. So you are here. You've been doing the radio circuit all day long. You invited me to your premiere tomorrow.
Yes, and you're coming, right?
I am coming.
Yay.
Yeah, it's not one of those, I'm interested.
Yeah, exactly. It never shows up.
For Juarez2045.
Right.
I don't know anything about this film other than I'm watching it and reviewing it on digital download. So let's start with the meat and potatoes here. Where is it being distributed?
So, I can't announce it just yet publicly. It's some huge news that
Well, this isn't going to air till like next week, so.
this is news in July. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
It's very, very big news. It's humbling, blessing news that I promised the executive producers I could not say anything.
Should I wait to air this till July or June?
It's on you, but I'm
just trying to get the information. If I have to promise my first kid, I will.
Good things come to those who wait. No, so
I've been thinking about a movie in Malaysia that I've been waiting for, a year and a half on.
No, so honestly though, Cece, this we couldn't be more proud. I mean, this has been 3 years in the making, and for this news, I mean, it's a month sounds like a long time, but it's worth the wait to announce this. And the best person to announce this is going to be the director, Chris Lee himself, that has worked really hard on this film and the visionary behind it. And so I want to make sure I give him that due diligence to be able to announce that to the world. And, but it's something that Utah will be proud of, something that we as a cast and crew are proud of. It's been a long time coming, and I think it's worth the news. So it's like, I wish I could, but I rather give that baton to somebody else.
Well, I'm excited. And what is your role with the movie? Are you producing?
Yes. I was the supervising producer / we played a lot of hats in the movie, but I was production management as well. And every now and then I jump in as a cartel member number 25.
Damn, we're short and extra today. A little makeup on. Just get in there. Wear a hat.
I mean, we were killing off a lot of people, so you get to a point where you're like, who's next? So I had to do what I had to do as a producer, right?
Okay, so can you give me a synopsis?
Sure. I'll let you, Oscar, do that.
No, I'm not that good, but well, it's a future Juarez where the cartel of the drugs is still working, like, this war between the good guys and the bad guys that always happened. And it's great because we are having all these robots and androids and guns, and it's pretty excited. So it's that like a vision of the cartels in 2045, that what they still doing and why they still doing it, and all this controversy around the drug cartels.
Yeah, and to elaborate more, so what it comes from is in that year we're seeing a lot of technology really growing. I mean, in today's society, right? Like you've got the exoskeleton suits being made like today. This is like real stuff, and this was the motivation I know behind Chris Lee himself. He's a super nerd that I love him to death, and that's why I've been by his side, because he really is into this stuff and sci-fi, and lives it, breathes it. He's been a big robot guy since he was like 8 years old, if I remember right, and designing. I mean, Transformers was his like motivation behind everything, and now we're in this day and age where it's scary, but it's exciting that the drones are being made to replace like your everyday worker to do these amazing things. And then on the other side, you've got the military now being involved in these kind of things, and buying into third-party drone companies to build exoskeletons and things to replace the force out there, so we're not losing the lives of our young men and women out there. And so that's kind of what we base it off of. The premises was just around that, and it had such a good substance that we were like, the worst case scenario if shit really went down with this, and who would, I mean, and being in the United States, what would that be if we got that in the wrong hands, the cartel? And so just like with a lot of
Trump.
Trump. There you go.
No comment.
But yeah, so like really in a nutshell.
Can I see your green card?
Please.
We're ready to go. No, just kidding. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that's all it is. Is basically the premises of third-party drone company were commissioned to build drones for the U.S. government in the year 2045, and something malfunctions that the government just didn't want to put their hands and keep funding it, because there was, I don't want to say too much. I want you guys to actually see this in the premiere, but in a nutshell, something goes wrong, the government backs out of the contract, and behold, who's watching this fall down on our version of CNN is Danny Trejo, one of the cartel members, and our good old Oscar over here.
I love Danny.
He's so nice.
Yeah,
He's so cool.
That's what I hear. Everybody says he's like incredibly nice, and like he helps indie films a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. This is my third time working with him in our movies, and he's been one of the greatest supporters with indie guys like us, as well as Utah, period.
I'd love to have him and you on the show. That would be amazing.
That would be amazing too. I'll try to make it happen, but we'll see. If you can make it to the LA premiere, I know everyone will be there.
You know, I can go.
Okay.
I totaled my car. I'm getting a new one. It should make it.
Yeah.
So it premieres tomorrow. Is it like a big red carpet thing? Do I need to wear a ball gown?
Yes, dress up. Your typical. Again, I mean.
Leather and sequins.
Yeah, Beyonce style, go all out.
Yeah,
right?
there you go. Big gold.
We don't get a lot of these.
I can say my
Let's
little
go all out.
tummies. That's my mommy tummy. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, that's cool. So it's tomorrow at the Jordan Commons, and this is a great theater. I know this is going to air. If I can get it edited, we'll air it tomorrow. But it's a great theater. It's down on 9400 South State in the Salt Lake City Valley. The city is actually Sandy. It's great because it's made to look like a Hollywood backlot.
Absolutely.
Inside.
It's
So
beautiful. That's why we went. That's why we booked it. It just for the setting, for everything we wanted for this movie. It was appropriate. The managers there, the people that are running the show, love this stuff. So it was really easy to work with them, and they're big supporters of this kind of stuff. So it's really awesome.
And what time is it at?
So cast and crew will come through at 6:30 p.m. We did our walkthroughs yesterday, so we're kind of all over the place a little bit. But 7 o'clock is what I think we should start rolling into the theater. We'll do some introductions with Chris and some of the other producers, and hopefully start rolling by 7:30 and go to 9 o'clock.
So are you going to have Q&A after?
Yeah. So I mean, it's a set. This is the sad part. It's a Saturday at Megaplex, so it's really busy. So they're booing us out as soon as that movie's done. So we'll probably end up doing a lot of the Q&A back over at the media wall. But we're hoping to get that because I know we're gonna get harassed right after.
Now, can the public attend? So if I'm getting
Absolutely.
this out, so I want to know, can the public attend? Can I buy tickets and stuff?
Yeah, so we are almost sold out. I just double checked because when we were doing the radio thing all day today, and someone told me they were sold out. I think this guy, he said we were sold out, but I double checked and we are not. We still have about 10, 15 tickets left out of there's 110. So this will be I am so like I feel humbled right now, but yeah, this is our first premiere for this, and it's sold out. I'm excited. So
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm so excited. I know how hard this man works. I mean, we met, and I was telling Oscar earlier how we met, and I was helping a friend of mine produce her movie, Chrysalis.
Which she is awesome, by the way.
Thanks. Or no, the friend of me.
Both. The whole team. Yeah. What are you talking about? The whole team.
And I had to interview like his he works for you, right? He's not your partner. It's Chris, right?
Well, yeah. We're kind of we have our own studios. We have our own thing.
Yeah. So he has Bond Studios. He's a photographer. He's a producer. He does all these amazing things. He was actually went to school for engineering. And
wow, you remember?
Came here from the Philippines.
Wow.
And met another photographer who was into fashion design. Somebody Lee.
Andy Lee.
Andy Lee.
Chris's dad.
And in LA, who took you under his wing and said, if you want to make something in this business, you have to leave Utah. And they went to LA, and he learned how to do photography and learned how to do clothing design too, if I remember right. And then you started dressing the stars for their videos, and then getting in that whole world of music and everything else. Where in one of your projects, which I won't talk about because I signed an NDA, is he? Can I say who some of your partners are?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
just not the product.
Okay, so Beyonce, Randy Jackson. And I don't remember the rest, but there's like 7 more.
Selena Gomez, Celine Dion, Jason Derulo, Demi Lovato.
Yeah, I'll just say that. They're just so.
It's not me doing it by all means. Like it's fun. I mean, it's an excuse to be around that, and that's LA, right, for you, and
right.
And I've always been. Especially as I was at 8 years old coming here in the United States, I was always astonished by pop culture, and it's just cool like to be in it now and to be on the other side and be there. I mean, meeting guys like Oscar all the time, and it's weird sometimes, and it's surreal, and but I'm happy doing it and having fun. So
are you on baby number 2 yet?
No, I'm actually baby number 3, but yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You're working on baby number 3?
Well,
I only knew about baby number 1.
Yeah, so we had the 2 boys and then Ellie, and then we're done. We're good. So
where have I been? You had more babies in that time?
I had 1 in that time.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I'm not that far behind. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So Dave is he's a wonderful man. He does so much in the industry, and he's one of those people that does big things, but you don't hear about him. And he's quiet. He stays behind the scenes, and he vets people, which is kind of nice, because then you don't find out the hard way that someone's going to fuck you over.
Hey, amen.
Right?
You said it. I didn't.
So, Oscar Olivares. So you are from Mexico City.
Yes.
And so are you going back there? Are you coming here before we build the wall?
I'm gonna have some lessons to how to jump like parkour or something.
Because they say you can only dig. You can't dig deeper than 6 feet, so you can.
You can always call the chapo and make a tunnel.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hold it up with cardboard and some sticks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, but yeah. I'm just jumping Mexico, United States for all these things.
So you're an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah. You have to be multitask,
I know, man. Get those talents going. And you probably got back muscles like.
Oh yeah. Someday.
See the movie.
Someday.
Whoa.
Really? Yeah.
So in the movie, you play Gabriel
Malvado.
Malvado. And is it Malvado or
Malvado?
Okay, I can't.
Malvado.
V's are THs, B's are B's.
Right. Good job.
THs are D's.
You got it. Yeah.
Sí. Estudiante en español para 2 semestres.
Wow.
Mic drop.
Lo hablas bien.
That's all I can say.
Okay. That was good.
Donde está el baño? I mean, that's
that's basic.
That's key.
Yeah, you need that.
Yes.
You need to know that.
Yeah. Que esta es carne, esta es rata.
Oh my god.
That's from Demolition Man. I branch out.
Right.
So what's your character about?
Well, my character is the son of the heir of the cartel. He's like the oldest son of Danny Trejo, who plays Ángel Malvado. And yeah, basically I'm like his right hand in some way.
You're like, Dad, try this Nivea. It's like really good.
Yeah, it's really good.
If you can see the lines in my face close up.
I didn't say that. But yeah.
I don't think I like it anymore.
Everybody make mistakes. Come on. Please, like me again.
I'm absolutely nobody. Anyway, go on.
No, you are.
So you play the son of Danny Trejo.
Of Danny Trejo, yeah.
And he runs the cartel. Mm-hmm. And you. So how is your character pivotal in this?
Well, basically he is like going and negotiates with the Marines and the other team. Let's say the other team.
He breaks their knees. Is that how he negotiates?
Well, he tried to break their knees. Yes, totally, and kill them basically.
And then some. Yeah.
And then exactly. But yeah, my dad says like do this, and he go and do that. So he wants to be that his dad is proud of him because he don't trust a lot in Gabriel. So he tried to make him like a stronger man and a serious man under the cartel rules and stuff. And it's pretty cool.
Kind of like in Shark Tales, the vegetarian shark.
Something like that.
He thinks he's a dolphin.
Something like that, but What? Something like
close.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically my function in the cartel. Go and tell these guys what I need them to know. So I go and tell them like, hey.
So do you die and Danny's like no, or does he die and you're like, I'm good now?
Well, you don't have to watch the movie. It's
man.
A big surprise. Yeah.
I gotta wait all the way till tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, that's not good. It's okay.
It is.
You can have it all.
It's not mine, actually.
Who's that? Oh, that's your wife.
Yes.
Oh, tell her I said hi.
We'll do it. We'll do it after the show.
Let's call her now. So can you tell me what the plans are? Are you going on a worldwide circuit? What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm like legally, what am I supposed to say? So as of right now, plans that I guess I can publicly kind of announce right now. So this actual premiered on Saturday. This is a gift. Like this sounds arrogant, but in a way that like we just want to say to Utah, thank you so much, because I mean I can't. This is unofficially I'm saying this, but we had a lot of military support behind this movie. The community, the city, family, friends, everybody from Utah came together for this movie and made it happen. And so what you'll see on that big screen tomorrow is Utah pride behind that. And so for us, we are going to do an LA premiere in July. We'll have a lot, the bigger cast, Danny, a lot of the A-listers coming through, but this one, I mean, if we give anyone the honor to kind of, sorry. We give the.
I was like, have you never been on a set before?
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's Chris.
I'm pretty sure
Chris is like,
what
are you guys doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm pretty sure he's been 24/7 on a set.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we're honored. I mean, this is one of those thank you premieres to Utah. If we let anyone see this for the first time, Chris felt like let's let Utah see it first. They're the ones that give us the biggest support, and so thank you guys out there for coming, getting this thing sold out. It really shows us like this is where we want to stay, and we want to keep doing these things here.
So wait, did you use Marines or Air Force people?
I would get shot if I said anything besides the Marines. So yes, it's Marines.
They're a little bit stockier, but still hot. They're usually shorter, so they can get in small places.
That I don't know, unless
Air
you dated
Force,
a Marine.
the whole gamut,
Okay,
Air
okay.
Force
I'm
have
like-
better pecs and shoulders, usually pretty tall, and
I can't comment on that. I don't know. So you
I'm
know
just
better.
saying, Marines have the nice swords, though.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
they're dressed
You know what's funny is with the R&D, we thought just the Marines were just cooler looking. I mean, I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, I can tell you the butts, the chests, and the arms for every one of them. Every film. I know.
That's good. Yeah, that should be a segment in your show.
It has been.
Too late.
Oh man, I know. So I'm pretty sure we're close to time, and I'm so informal that I'm so professional. I'm just gonna check my phone. Actually, I've done that. But anyway, so we only have about a minute left. Is there a website that people can go find out some information and things like that?
Yeah, absolutely. So Juarez, 2045.com, and we created a splash page just for the premiere for a little bit, so you guys can just go right to that, and it'll take you right to the ticket, the online ticket booth thing that we have set up for you guys. So again, there's only probably like 10 tickets. Like as we're speaking, I feel like we're selling one every hour. So get it soon if you can try to make it.
I got a rap song going through my head. I'm gonna get it. He did an old half-white girl trying to rap. This is good. We could do Thug though. We could do that. Motorcycle Gang.
Sure. I'm down if you're down. Yeah.
So do you have anything coming out that you can talk about in your next project that you're going to be working on?
Oh my gosh, yes. So we're getting closer. So it's so one of the things that your little secret thing that you said I can't say. So Moats Audio, I'm very proud. It's another company. It kind of did at the same time with this movie, and we're gonna launch it here like probably mid-year, and it's one we're shooting for one of the most self-conscious headphones in the market, and I kind of tilted with a lot of my projects, and I feel like I owe it to do something that will change the world. I know that sounds cliche, but
it is.
Yeah,
Santa Claus is real.
Yes.
I know this project, and I was like, you have fiance and me. No, it's pretty cool, and
we're excited, and again, like we have a lot of cool support behind that. Daenerys Mozart Modes. So if he is in town, I'd love to bring him and introduce him to you guys. It'd be fun, and then Randy Jackson's way behind it now more than ever, and so it's a cool team, and we're excited. We're going to change the world with that. I'm going to continue. I've got a couple more movies in me. I feel like before I quit doing it. So
you're not
excited.
Quitting. You're not quitting until we work together.
Okay, you got it.
And so, Oscar, are you on IMDb?
Yes, I am in IMDb. Last Oscar Olivares, and you can check that my career. That it's not that much, but it's good.
Spell it for the Canadians.
Canadians.
Okay, I'm gonna try. Olivares.
See, you did it.
I did it. And I didn't have to write it down first.
My Hispanic Spanish alphabet is like Enye. I'm like, screw it. No.
Yeah, it's a pretty complicated sometimes. Like
It is.
we have But
the word, the phonetics, and how your mouth moves naturally
tongue,
as opposed to
exactly.
English, which we are like back and forth on.
Yeah, exactly.
Oscar here is amazing. I mean, he's interesting. Emmy Award. He's an international Emmy Award-winning actor. That's why we brought him from Mexico City.
Can I put him in my pocket?
Sure. And I'm the first Mexican, so
I'll get you your green card.
So this guy is awesome, and so one of the biggest reasons we brought him on board, and we this was one of the biggest, longest parts of any character. It took us a while to cast, and Chrisley was just dead set on him because of his acting. I mean, if you look him up, he can play a woman and a man.
He's like,
yeah, that's why I was nominated for the Emmy.
Girl, let's go do this.
I mean, I know that's what he was like heavily known for in Mexico and a lot of the big Broadway type play theaters and stuff he was doing, and we knew for this part he fit the profile really well, and we're excited because I know he's on to even bigger things from us, and I don't know what you can announce, but
yeah, what are you doing?
I want to cry. I really appreciate this opportunity to work with these guys because they took me out of that character that I've been doing all these. Yeah, exactly. So I'm really grateful with you guys, and knowing this makes me like stronger. Yeah, right. But what was your question? Sorry.
I don't remember. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay.
It's just like.
Can you announce all the cool stuff?
Yeah.
Well, I am in Club de Cuervos. That is a TV show that is on Netflix right now, 2 seasons. Club de Cuervos.
Cute beer?
No. Like Raven's translation. Like cross.
I'm like, can we get Google Translate on this? Right. So what would that be in English?
Ravens Club.
Oh, okay.
This is a football team TV show that is so funny. You have to watch it. Yeah. And there's Camelia La Tejana, who is on Netflix too, and I'm there too. Las Aparicio, that's another show that it's on Netflix.
I know what that means, the operations.
Well, it's something like that, but this is my last name, Aparicio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And well, HBO to go have the Cappadocia TV show that I'm 3 seasons there. That's what they're nominating for.
So amazing that show.
Thank you.
So that's what sold us.
Yeah, and so you can go and watch some of my work there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I bet you're just blessed. You're living the life that I want to live.
Well, no, I don't think so, but
he wears a dress for you,
right? Exactly.
You probably look better in it than I do. So.
But yeah, it's great working with these guys. Absolutely.
Good. I'm so glad. And you are blessed too that you have such great connections.
No complaints. Every day I love this career, this industry, and it's like this is awesome.
Well, you're one of those. I'm not getting preachy or anything. I say blessed, but I mean fortunate in that.
Sure.
That you.
For better words, right?
Right. You work so hard and have such high integrity, and you choose your moves so carefully that while you may not throw a stone and go super far real fast, you have steadily built a very broad and strong plate, as opposed to people who have the little teacup and think, oh, I need it. You have success.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. It really just comes down to that thing, right? Like, prove it. Like, I was raised that way. I was always like, you don't have anything until you show it, right? And
right.
So I've never been that type, and I think it's just I'm built like that, and I'm always embarrassed to be that coming soon guy. Coming soon. I have something coming, and I see that too much around here, and not just around here, but just in general, everywhere. Right? Everywhere, and I just don't. I didn't want that to be my MO. So.
Yeah, I've had to film and edit for a year and a half.
It happens.
It does.
It happens.
Especially when you go through how many editors. And
Right.
It happens.
It's insane.
It happens.
Well, thank you for joining us. This has been the Talking Pictures VOD podcast. I am CC Chambers, and with me has been
Dave Tucker
and
Oscar Olivares.
Join us next week. And if you can, get a ticket. I'm going to have this ready so that you guys can see it in time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
The Talking Pictures podcast is produced by CC Chambers in association with Talking Pictures, distributed by Flash One TV, also by Geek Factor Radio and Geek Factor Media. Music by bensounds.com and iTunes.